Hi everyone, สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Sandy. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share my experience joining the 2026 Ambassador for a Day initiative, which is hosted by the Women Ambassador Group, the United Nations, and also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. Now, in this video, there are going to be three main parts. Number one is the background of this initiative and how to apply. Number two is my experience joining it. And number three is the lessons that I learned from this experience. If you're ready, let's go! Let's start with the background of this initiative. So, what is Ambassador for a Day? The easiest way I could explain is that this program is perfect for those who want to try being an ambassador for one day. And you can apply by taping your videos on Instagram, and there will be the question each year, like the theme for each year. They're going to give you the question, and mostly the questions will be about the justice, the rights for all women and girls. And you apply by taping the video answering the questions. Once you're selected, you're going to be selected as the youth shadow, which basically means that you're going to be shadowing the women leaders in different entities. For this year, 2026, there are 41 of us who were selected as the youth shadows in the Ambassador for a Day initiative. And for me, I was selected as the youth shadow of the Director General of the Department of International Organizations at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, which means that I'm going to be following her throughout this program. And a lot of my friends are following the women ambassadors of other embassies and also with other UN entities as well. So I believe each of us has to have their own unique experience following the ambassadors. Moving on to the second part, which is my own experience joining this initiative. Basically, there are 2 days. The first day was the reception as the Australian embassy, which it was my first time there and I was so excited. At the reception, we met so many important people, including the women ambassadors and also all the women leaders that everyone is shadowing. And at the reception, we also got this. Yay! We got this certificate saying that we are one of the youth shadows of the Ambassador for a Day 2026. One of the highlights of this reception was giving speeches because there are so many good speeches by so many amazing women leaders. And one of the best surprises is that I didn't know I'm gonna meet Kun Supati of the Ministry of Commerce of Thailand, which was a huge surprise, and her speech was so inspiring and so memorable. So the second day, we began by visiting the UNCC Bangkok. And in the morning, we had a tour around UNCC and we learned about the history of the United Nations. After that, we had an amazing opportunity to hear the opening remarks and also the panel discussion and so many inspiring speeches by all the women leaders and also our fellow youth shadows as well. One of the best things I love about this session is that I got to sit next to the person I'm shadowing or the Director General of the Department of International Organizations, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I was so excited. I was a little nervous because I haven't met her before and I got to sit next to her, watching her preparing her speech and also giving her speech, and it was such an inspiring moment. Then once we're done with the morning session, we went to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. So once again, I'm following the Director General of the Department of International Organizations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Thailand. Now, in that department, there are subdivisions, right? So I got the opportunity to walk around and also listen to PP from different divisions of this department, and everyone was so kind to explain about their jobs, what they're doing. I think it was a very good and fun experience to hear the PP telling me about their experience, about what they do, because I don't think I could hear about their detailed experience anywhere else. So I believe it was like a once in a lifetime opportunity. The last part is about the lessons I gained from being the youth shadow of the Ambassador for a Day initiative. First lesson is, I believe, to go beyond your boundaries, or basically going out your comfort zones. Because in this initiative, there are so many youth shadows studying international relations, and I'm here studying business communication. So before applying, I was kind of worried that I wouldn't have anything to share, like anything relevant to share with them because I'm studying business. But at the end, I decided to just tape the video, just try it first, and I got in. And I believe that if on that day I worried too much and decided not to tape the video at all, I wouldn't be here, right? So if you're watching this and if you're interested in applying for the next year, I suggest you try it first. Don't worry too much. Just try taping it. The second thing I learned is that experiential learning is super important. So I have heard about experiential learning so many times in my university, and it's basically learning from experience. And by being the youth shadow at this program, it emphasizes the importance of learning from experience. Because once I talked with the PP from different divisions at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I felt like they're so amazing and I don't understand how they could be so excellent at their job. And so I asked them, what kind of study do you have to learn? Do you have to learn more to be specialized at each problem? And they told me that they do have the foundation, but most of the time they learned from the job or basically learning from experience. The more experience they have, the better they become. And I think that's the whole point of the Ambassador for a Day initiative. Like, if you want to be an ambassador, you have to go out there and gain some experience. Follow the ambassador or doing other initiatives, joining programs, joining exchange programs. So I hope that this message is going to inspire someone, some other youth to apply to this initiative in the future. Lastly, before I end this video, I want to say that although the name suggests that you are going to be an ambassador for one day, I think one day at this initiative is more than enough because it was a very intensive program to follow the ambassadors, follow the women leaders, and everyone in this initiative is so supportive, trying to push us to get the most out of this experience. And it was such a fun experience for me, and I'm so grateful to be selected to this program. By the way, if you want to see more videos in the TikTok style, you can also look at my TikTok account over here. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Bye!